Well, it's truly my honor. First off, I'm Sonny Delfyette from 90.9 KCBI, and we have Dr. Tony Evans joining us this afternoon, or whatever time of day you're watching this. Dr. Evans, welcome.
It's always good to be with you. You're my friends. Delighted. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Now, for those who hear you on 90.9 KCBI, maybe they don't know that you're also on quite a few other radio stations, one or two, or I don't know, 1,400. Well, sir, it's the Called in Mission Conference, and this is for men. And you normally don't hear something like this for men to be pro life. How did the Lord place this upon your heart?
Well, I've been involved with CareNet for a while, and I've spoken at a lot of their pro-life events, and the burden is not only a woman's burden.
Yes,
Obviously,
yes.
a male has participated in this pregnancy, and he should understand. Men should understand the role they need to play as fathers to the children that they help sire. And when we only leave it to the woman and not have men understand the critical role of being a man, of fathering, of modeling to the girls that are born, the kind of man they should be connected to, and boys that are born, the kind of men they should seek to emulate. So we want to challenge men to their responsibility as fathers, beginning with the womb and not just leaving it uh, to the government, leaving it to generic society, because growing up in a fatherless generation, and so this is a key challenge because what we have is a generation of kids who don't get the blessing. And in the Bible, everything depended on that blessing. So you
Hmm.
have unblessed children because you have unfathered fathers becoming fathers.
Mm. Wow. Dr. Evans, you said something a couple of weeks ago during your sermon about many Christians are gold digging Christians because we only want the goodness out of what God gives us. And the tough things we don't want to be a part of. And this could be one of those tough things, how we can relate being pro life to people in our community.
Well, absolutely. We must champion pro-life. We just can't say, God bless me, but let me not incur any responsibility.
Mm.
The abandonment of response, men have become like the abominable snowman. I mean, footprints everywhere. We just can't find them, and it's critical now that we be able to locate men who want to champion life, who don't want to discard and be paying for abortions, but who are wanting to take responsibility for a
Yes.
generation that's in trouble due to the absenteeism of dads.
Dr. Evans, you have quite a few people who are going to be a part of this conference. Can we talk about each of them quickly, that what they can bring? Because we know what you're going to bring. What about Stephen Atterburn?
Well, Steve is a great guy, and he's a counselor. He knows how to challenge men, but also guide them through the struggles of manhood. And so we're going to look for that counseling from Steve. We got David Platt. Uh, he's part of that new generation. He kind of New Jack City. I mean, he can kind of talk to young men where they are today and be able to challenge them to uh, to not only moral purity, which solves one side of the problem, but also in carrying responsibility to that next generation. Michael Jr., of course, he gonna make us laugh because he's a comedian, but he's a committed Christian and he knows how to weave the word of God while you smile. And so
Yes.
he's going to be there. And of course, Roland Warren, who's the president of CareNet. And so it's really his vision that has launched this, and he's given us and me the privilege of hosting it at Oak Cliff Bible Fellowship. And then there's Amy Floyd to give you a woman's perspective on why men are critical to this process. So it's going to be a great time with different kind of challenges to inspire, instruct, encourage, challenge, and correct all of us at men so we can move forward with power and with impact.
I know we're running out of time, sir, for those who have not been in church for quite a while, but they want to learn and share this pro-life message. How do we recommend that they come in too when they feel, well, I haven't been to church in a while, can I come? You say yes, right?
We say absolutely yes. We invite you. Welcome home, okay? If this is your first time back in a while, we didn't left the light on for you. So we
Mm.
you. We want you. We want you to bring your posse, your friends, all the males in your sphere of influence, so we can rise to the level of manhood and the
Yes.
responsibility attached to it that God has given us.
One last thing, Pastor, for those who are carrying the guilt and the hurt of past abortions. Will these men be able to also have some healing during the Called in Mission Conference?
Well, I'm glad you used that word healing, because that's one of the things we want. We want
Yes.
men who have faltered, who have fallen, and who have failed to be picked up again. You know, God has a great way of dusting folk off who've gotten dirty. And
Hmm.
so you've participated in an unplanned pregnancy, participated in abortion, forsaken the responsibility. God has a great recovery program. And so we hope that this conference provides you the get up and go that you need to move forward, so that you leave yesterday behind, accepting any responsibility that you need to have for it, and move for a better tomorrow.
Called in Mission, March 4th and 5th, Oak Cliff Bible Fellowship. Save 25% off, by the way. Hurry before the 18th if you use KCBI 25. Dr. Tony Evans, I look forward to the day, sir, that I can make you a crab cake or two.
Okay, sounds good. Look forward to it.
Yes, sir.